something's wrong, ganun.
Ito, I have
But
a
yeah,
I have a
so cute.
question.
Oh,
Since you said na yun nga mahiyain ka, do you think attributed yan sa because you grew up in an Arab country where women are expected to be more quiet, diba? Like super bihis na bihis. Do you think that
yo.
attributed?
Yeah, well, not the the Arab country, but like it was more of like a me thing. I was very like I don't know how to explain it because when you're in high school, there is yeah, protective lang si Baba. So I appreciate it naman. I love that they're protective of me. Um, when I grew up, like in high school, there's always a category: popular kids and then the not popular kids. I was part of the not popular kids. Like I'm literally just like fangirling over Justin and like doing my own thing. So like I always believed na I didn't have the right to be loud because only the popular kids had the right to be loud.
Gets.
And like always, they would make fun of me when I talk kasi uh yun, like I speak English, so they would every time I would talk to people, they'll be like, "Ay, English yan, ayoko
Nosebleed, no? Nosebleed ako dito
no,
sa'yo, man.
please, no,
Oh,
please."
wow.
So
Dude, I'm
like it
trying,
really,
bro.
yeah, it really affected me growing up. I was like, people don't like talking to me. They don't want to be my friend. So I barely had friends growing up. Like I really did not have friends growing up. I only had my best friend, Esther, and then two of my other best friends, Clara and Tiana. Like just them, and I had a few acquaintances, but they're my main friends lang talaga. But growing up, I really did not have friends. I was so socially awkward. So that's the main reason I was so shy. Even I like singing, but I'm not the best. So like even if I wanted to join contests, I would stop myself. Kahit na I know I want to, I really stop myself. So yun, when I turned 21, that's when I had my ultimate YOLO moment. I was like, I'm gonna take pictures of myself. I'm gonna dress how I want. I'm gonna post on social media. Like that's when people also started like kind of making fun of me because like, oh, she's so ano, she's so famous. She's trying to like post herself na online. And that's when I really had to yun nga, I had to make my face thick. I was like, I'm gonna get through it,
Yeah.
even if they say stuff. And yun, eventually I'm so thankful for that YOLO moment that I had when I was 21. I was just like, I'm so sick and tired of like stopping myself from doing things that make me happy. Because
Because
I
of the
want to
opinions of other people.
yeah, exactly.
Diba?
Exactly that. Like I'm so sick and tired. I'm already 21. Like I don't want to live like this. I don't want to live and stop myself kasi um yun, like I don't want to stop myself just because they have something to say. If they have something to say, okay, that's on them. That's not my problem na.
You know what I
So
always tell people? It's your biggest hater will be someone you know, and your biggest fan will be someone you don't. You know what I mean? Because
mm,
yun nga, you're with the people you know, oh, so famous. You know, it's just because they're not. Like, are they still saying that to you now? No, it was
no,
because you
that's
made
the
it, bro.
difference.
Diba?
Yeah, as much as possible, you should support the people that you see around you who want to achieve things because you know it's also inspirational for you, right? Like when you see people strive and you see people go for their dreams, it inspires you to do the same. So yeah, people should be more mindful for what they
But you
say.
have to understand, kasi, that a lot of people are jealous. Do you know what I mean? So they won't look at it as inspirational. They'll look at it like, bakit siya? Bakit siya yung sumikat? Eh ako, mas maganda naman ako sa kanya. Mas
Mm,
marunong ako magtagalog sa kanya. Bakit siya yung hindi naman marunong magtagalog yan? Diba? You know
that's
what I mean?
true.
Like, they have that anger na, bakit ikaw nagawa mo yan? Eh, kaklase lang, we were in the same position 5 years ago.
Mm,
Diba? Hindi nila,
that's
hindi nila
so true.
mag-gets. Oo, hindi nila mag-gets na parang, bakit ikaw nagawa mo pero ako hindi? So they hate on you for that. They hate on you for doing something that they weren't able to do.
Yeah, it all boils down to like they kind of want to do it too, but they're stopping themselves as well.
Totoo.
Yeah, you're correct. And um wait, I was gonna say something. I forgot.
So yeah, well,
Oh,
let me say something first while you're thinking about it, because there's one I
okay.
want to say lang kanina. Like, but you said you like singing, but you're not the best. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember, Sam, every master was once an amateur. But
Mm,
nobody starts anything the best,
that's
right?
so true. You all start
So
somewhere.
yeah, you can't be scared to start and be bad because everyone was bad when they started, man. Michael Jordan was cut from his basketball high school team. right?
Oh,
And now he's the greatest basketball player in the world, apparently. LeBron James, cough, cough. But, di ba? Like, you shouldn't stop because of the fear of doing something not well, di ba? Because you're
that's
comparing
true.
yourself to people who have put in the hours na eh, di
Yeah,
ba?
that's true.
Like, it's the same with me. Like
Mm,
here with my podcast, di ba?
yeah,
I look up to podcasters like si Joe Rogan, di ba? Logan Paul.
yeah.
I'm thinking like, God, I'm not as good as them. Why, di ba? Like, I started a little bit, tinigil ko. Actually, I'm only starting to do it again now eh. Because talagang
Mm.
nawalan ako ng gana sa sa podcasting. Kasi like, dude, it's so hard. Sometimes
Do you
stagnant yung
record this as
usapan.
well?
You can send the email.
Oh,
Sa
right.
Kumu, yeah. So that's all I
Ah,
do
okay.
now.
So, how do you do your podcast? Like, do you post it on YouTube and Spotify?
YouTube pa lang, hindi ko pa gets yung Spotify eh.
Ah,
So I don't know how to make revenue out of there.
ah,
So
okay.
pero like I'm going to start one na because I do one I'm doing this now on Kumu. I
Mm.
want to start again face to face. And then we can
Oh,
talk about things that we can't talk about on Kumu. Yeah.
ah, can I
Ramming,
come? Can I
ramming
come?
restrict. Sure, I'll get you on when we're there. When we're there. So yeah.
Yay! Okay, I'm on
I'm
the
gonna call
list.
it
I'm on the
I'm gonna
list.
call it the Black Sheep podcast.
Oh, that's cool. That would be
Yeah,
so
because
cool.
diba, like growing up, I was always kind of the black sheep eh. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
fine,
That
diba?
makes
Alam mo
sense.
yun, I respect the saying na patay na isda lang yung sumasabay sa agos, dude. So I never like to go with the
Mm.
flow. I like to be different, man.
That's true. I love that for you. I'm trying to get on the podcasting as well. Like I'm starting to talk about different topics on my live stream, but it's something that I need to like formulate. I'm such a perfectionist kasi. Like I really
Yan
want.
yung mahirap. Oo, like I
Yeah.
was saying, you can't expect to be perfect right away. You're
Yeah.
going to have to start. You'll see the mistakes, makikita nyo yan. And then, that's the only way you can realize it eh.
Yeah, I'm like I want to do a podcast, but I want it to be perfect. But that's the thing,
Hirap.
guys. You should not wait for things to be perfect before starting. You should just
Oo, it
start
will
now.
never. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's something Um, a good plan today will always beat the perfect plan tomorrow.
Oh my god, wait, let me just write that down real quick, bro.
No, I promise
Wait
yan.
down. I'm
Because
gonna write
tomorrow,
it
dude,
down.
tomorrow will never come talaga eh. It'll always be, okay, bukas na lang. Bukas na lang. A
That's
good
so
plan
true.
today always beats the perfect plan
Again,
tomorrow.
again, slowly, slowly. For everyone who did not hear it, go again.
A
The
good plan today
good plan today
will always beat the perfect plan tomorrow.
will always beat the perfect plan tomorrow. I'll be casino.
Para sa Senado. Joke.
I wrote it down. I'm going to write
I'm
this down.
telling you, like, marami lang talaga eh.
Yeah, that's
Pero,
true. I also think that way too. But like yun, I still have my moments where I'm like, I want it to be perfect. But yun, I also say this before because when I started vlogging, I didn't uh vlog when I had the perfect equipment. I just went for it. I was just like, I'm gonna start with what I have now. I'm gonna use the phone that I have now. I'm gonna edit with what I have now. Because sometimes people don't wanna start when they don't have the perfect camera or perfect
totoo.
editor and whatever.
Mm.
But like that will eventually come. At least start the process now while you can. So yeah, do you vlog?
A little bit. I'm trying to do more. Actually, my AdSense just came in yesterday.
Oh,
So, perfect.
congrats!
Guys, yung mga followers
Congrats!
ko dito sa Kumu, alam nila yan na nagkaka-problem ako sa YouTube ko. But it's, hopefully I'll get it fixed now.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
after
kind of
this.
had problems too with that AdSense thing. Yeah.
Diba? Hindi ko magets eh. Because I was already getting ads eh. And then, tumigil siya. But
Mm.
now I got it. So,
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna input this later siguro. But,
Yay! Love
yeah.
that. At
How
least
do
it's
you, what vlogs do you do? What
oh
usually?
I have a YouTube channel. I used to do Shopee hauls, uh room makeovers, lifestyle, day in my life, stuff like that. But I kind of archived it for a while because I'm trying to rebrand.
Rebrand!
Yeah, I wanna start
Rebrand.
fresh.
Dude, sobrang parehas tayo talaga.
Yes,
Like,
right?
ang
It's
dami
so
kong
such
nakikita,
perfectionist
man.
things.
Oo, like everything you're saying, nagigets ko yung sinasabi
Right?
mo. You want it to be perfect. You won't
Yeah,
start until you have
nakakainis.
this.
Right?
Diba?
Like, I
Because
already had okay vlogs na before, but I'm like, I'm such a perfectionist. I want to start fresh because I feel, you know how you're reading or watching a movie and like the girl goes to a different place and she has like this brand new start. So it
life,
feels like a
oh,
new chapter for me.
start from scratch.
Yeah, I know. But like the people are asking me to put them back up. I probably will eventually because I know that I worked hard for those vlogs and that's still
Oo,
part of,
sayang din eh. Content is
yeah,
content pa rin eh.
content is content and like they can see like the past how it was like, but yeah, I'll eventually have it up, but like not right now. I'll just know I'll have it up again soon.
Are you familiar with Mr. Beast?
Oh yeah, I am.
Dude, look at his old YouTube clips. He's just saying Logan Paul 100,000 times. That's his
Oh
whole vlog.
my
Logan
god.
Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul, Logan Paul,
But
Logan
it
Paul.
worked.
Diba? And then now he's the biggest YouTube revenue guy, diba?
Right,
Ang
it's so
kulit,
crazy.
man.
And
It's so crazy talaga.
yeah, and he has so much he has such a big fan base and everyone's like they find him like idol material and stuff like that. It's so cool.
You know he doesn't have a mansion. That's his promise to all his followers. He'll never buy a mansion. He still
Oh.
lives like in the hood. All of his money goes into making content. That's where you can see talaga eh. Na there's this saying that I follow. Ang dami kong sayings because like I follow a lot of motivational speakers.
Go
Man.
ahead. I'm gonna
Like
write them down. I'm
yung
learning
kay
so much
yung
today. Go.
the one that they said is the person who loves the journey
Hmm.
will always go farther than the person who loves the destination. You know what I mean? Like, see,
Oh,
Mr. Beast, he just likes making content. He doesn't care about making money. That's not his thought process. Eh. He loves making content for YouTube. That's what he wants to do. He doesn't care if
I
he gets
love.
rich of it or not, diba?
Yeah, that's
So
true.
it's more about the journey than it's the destination, right? So
Wait, the person who loves the journey
we'll go farther than the person who loves the destination.
will go farther than the person who loves. I'm such a quote type of girl.
Ako din, man. Like,
Right? It's like some
it's
sort of affirmation kasi.
totoo. Words are powerful talaga. Words are so
Yeah,
powerful. You can build and you can destroy using only words.
that's true. That's true. And you're so right. When you genuinely enjoy what you're doing, everything else doesn't matter. At least it makes you happy. That
Mm.
makes you happy and you'll eventually get to that point where you'll make a living out of it rin as well. So like it's a win-win situation for him, no?
That's all I want, man. Like I want to find a way na I can I can live my life doing the thing I love to do.
Right?
Diba?
I'm so grateful for everything that's happening. And I'm sure you are too. Oh yeah, wait, I have a question for you naman.
Go ahead.
Like, how did you start your hosting journey?
In PBB lang, dude. Like because I have ADHD and dyslexia, so
Mm,
it's hard for me to read, especially mga usernames. So let's read one here. Kelly Wap or Lauv. It's so
yeah.
hard for me. And then
Oh.
when you're there pa in front of a live audience or like a camera and you're like my stutter
Mm,
talaga eh, nakakatakot eh. So
mm,
I never really thought of myself that I would be a good host until yun na nga, 'di ba? Like I wanted to if I was gonna host, I'd be perfect. 'Di
mm.
ba? But
Oh wait, you said you have dyslexia and
ADHD.
oh, so how when did you find out or how did you know?
I was so young pa, dude.
Mm.
Like
You're so
I
good, by
went
the way.
to thank you so much.
You're
I
really good.
went to Ateneo for grade school and
Mm.
my teachers couldn't understand kung bakit if it was oral recitation.
Mm.
Like I was so good. Ang dami kong masagot, ang talino ng mga sagot ko. But then when it went to the test, hindi siya nagta-translate eh. Until
Mm.
they realized I didn't know how to read, bro.
Oh, how
I
old were
only
you
learned
when you figured this out?
I learned to read I was 11 na.
Mm.
Or maybe I knew how to read, but it was so hard for me to read that I just didn't want to do it. Like,
Yeah.
whatever, man. Like, shotgun to the mat. Bag, shotgun lahat ng test, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Diba? Ang dami kong nagastos na bala doon sa pag-shotgun ng mga exam, bro.
But you're very smart. So it's just like this was a challenge for you growing up.
Totoo.
So how did you overcome or what were the things that you do to help you throughout your journey?
Well, number one is getting diagnosed, diba? So you have to know first that there is something different before you need to learn how to fix it. I did think of it that I needed to fix it because I didn't see myself as broken. Or, you
Mm.
know, like
Yeah,
it's just
you're a
different.
child pa at the time kasi.
All humans are different,
Yeah.
diba? So like for me, people might say na, oh, like kawawa naman this guy, but like look at me, dude. I'm not kawawa. You
You're
know what I
not.
mean?
You're really not.
I'm in shape. I'm a good looking guy. I'm
You're
very articulate. It's not kawawa. It's just
yeah.
that's different from me. It's
Mm.
different from other people. If I see a guy who's like out of shape, I think that's kawawa. But like I said, it's all about just knowing. Because here's another thing. To be completely honest, bro, I
Mm.
don't feel like school is a good way to measure someone's intelligence. When's
That's
the
so
last time you had
true.
to solve for X in
I
your life?
know, right?
Did
Oh
you
my
ever
god.
have to?
I
Diba?
am an engineer. Like I never solved for X.
Diba?
I mean, there
After
are some
addition and
instances.
after addition and subtraction, I didn't need the rest of the math, bro. I
Sometimes
never
you need
needed
it,
the
but like
rest
it's very
in my
rare.
life, diba? Like, when do I need to? Why did I need to dissect a frog? I still don't know what the organs are like in the body,
Yeah.
diba?
Yeah.
It's. I feel like when you're in a school environment, parang you're judging everyone's intelligence on one thing. But there's different.
Numbers.
There's emotional intelligence.
There's
There's
street
social
smart also.
intelligence. You know what, Kira? This is a true story. I
Yeah.
swear on everything that I know.
Hmm.
Yung valedictorian nung batch ko sa LSGH, he could not even walk the Green Hills on his own.
Oh,
Do you know what
my
I mean?
mom
And then
tells me, yeah,
if you're too smart sometimes, you're socially awkward. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
There's a difference with book smart, and there's a difference with street smart and life smart.
that's
So,
true.
yeah,
That's true talaga. Like, and you know what I mean? You need a little bit of all of that.
yeah.
You
You need a
can't just
perfect
pick
balance.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But you can be the smartest street smart person in the world, but if you can't read a stop sign or something, wala rin eh.
Yeah.
Diba?
So, yeah, I totally understand because and I feel like that's also one of the things that made us so ingrained on numbers growing up, because like people would think that if you don't get all lines of nines you're not smart, and like it's just like that's where the numbers come in. People are so fixated on numbers. Numbers literally rule the world.
Totoo yan.
It's so true. How much money do you make? How much do you
Money
weigh?
is just a
How much?
number, dude.
I
Like, who
know,
makes money? Where does money come from? We don't know.
right?
Diba? Who
Yeah,
says na ito
well,
yung
oh
value
my
niyan?
gosh, you're so correct. Like money is a concept. I don't
Totoo.
get it. Who started this? And like there are so many people saying that money is fake and like it's literally just invented. People can
Totoo.
literally make money and
All the
like
time.
what? Money rules the world though. That's the wait, I'm
Ito
stopping
let me blow
myself
your
from
mind.
saying bad words.
Let me blow your mind with this.
Like, but it's so true because money rules the world right now.
Ito,
Numbers
magkano
rule the
to?
world.
Magkano to?
Piso.
Piso. Pag
Oh,
bumili ka ng bakal na ganito kabigat, piso lang ba yan? The metal in this coin alone costs more than the value written on the coin.
that's true.
And, di ba? And then they're going to, it's, nalilito lang ako sa ganun.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And like numbers literally rule the world now. Like money, weight, social media followers. And like people start to think that their worth is solely based on these numbers, which is so sad because there's so much more to life than that. And like people feel like they're not qualified if they don't hit this certain amount of numbers, like this certain amount of salary, this certain amount of likes, this goal weight, this social
This
media
height,
followers,
di ba?
this
You're the
height.
girls na saying, I only date guys who are 6 and up. Good job, bro. Good for you.
Like what? It's kind of like, oh my god, it's so mind-boggling. And like yun nga, growing up, like people feel like they're not smart enough if they're not part of like the top 10, or if they are not like all lines of nines, or you're dumb if you fail a subject. Like that's not true at all. There are so many people
Mm.
who are not school smart, but they're so smart naman in life. They know how to get around life. They know what to do. They probably know more than you do when it comes to like life things, you know. And yeah, I don't know how to explain it. But yeah, I
Ito.
still want to go back to what you were saying about your journey. How was How was it like growing up, and how did you overcome it, and how did you start to eventually host and everything?
Well,
Well,
first, I had to. I transferred from Ateneo.
Mm.
Then I really understood na talaga yung naintindihan ko na yung ADHD and dyslexia ko. So like I understood that it's a little bit different. And then may isa nga nagsabi sa akin na teacher, sabi niya, kailangan mo pa i-apply yung sarili mo.
Mm.
Bakit? Sabi ko, tignan mo yung grades mo, 77, 76, 78, 79.
Mm.
Pero like tinatamad ka eh. Like hindi, kapag ginawa mo tong hindi ka na gumagawa ng homework, ganun, ganun. Sabi ko, ma'am, 75 lang naman yung passing, aanuhin ko pa yung sobra, hindi ko naman mauuwi yan.
Totoo.
Di ba? 75 lang naman yung passing, ito na 77 na nga eh. O, sa'yo na yung dalawa, kunin mo na. Di ba?
Why go for the 90? Like the 70 is fine.
Ito, can you imagine that there are people na nagpapakamatay sila dahil hindi nila na-reach yung 90?
Oh my gosh, I know someone. It's kind of sad, but like that happens because
Pressure talaga.
there's so much pressure on academics, and yeah, I don't know what to speak on. I don't know much about that, but I know someone who did that because they failed a subject in my college, and they were so pressured by their parents.
Parents, yeah, di ba? It's it's hard, man. Ang pressures talaga mahirap. Lalo na sa panahon natin ngayon na
Mm-mm.
everyone's compared to everything.
Yeah,
Comparable na lahat eh.
yeah.
At ito sa 361 viewers natin, gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo, hindi niyo pwede i-compare ang buhay niyo sa nakikita niyo sa social media dahil hindi totoo ang nakikita niyo sa social media eh. Alam mo yun? Sa
True.
social media, lahat ng pagkain mo masarap, good day ka palagi. Hindi naman ganyan sa totoong buhay eh. You know
True.
what I mean? No one's ever gonna post a bad hair day on social media.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. They show the best parts of their life. Like you have to
totoo.
keep that in mind talaga. And you should not compare your pace to other people. I always remind people of that. Do not compare your journey to other people. You don't know
Yun,
what they went through. And
yun
you
na
can't
nga.
yeah, you can't compare. You really can't because you don't know what they did to get to that point. And you can go in your own pace and just don't let it affect you. But yeah, definitely true. There's so much pressure on uh kids sometimes to have the best grades, which is totally understandable sometimes because with life right now it's so hard, and parents they just want the best for their children, and they want to make sure that their children will have a correct path and they're going through the right track in life so that they'll be fine when they grow up. But at the same time, like it shouldn't be that serious. It shouldn't be super super serious. My best friend always reminds me that we shouldn't take life so seriously. Like everything will be okay at the end. It might feel like it's not, but everything will work out, and like you should take life somehow lightly, and you know, do things that motivate you, do things that make you happy. Yeah, correct. Nothing is constant. That's true. As long as you're striving and doing your best without comparing yourself to others, you'll be fine. Like there will be a solution and God will always be there to help you naman. But yeah.
Beautiful. That was great, bro. Inspirational.
Inspirational yarn.
Totoo, hindi, promise, promise. Like, you know what I mean? Remember when we were starting the pod, sabi natin, we don't know, maybe Mercury is in lemonade again. Something with Leo season, di ba? Like, I needed to hear that, to be completely honest, di
Hmm.
ba?
Yeah.
So, I had a really fun time, Sam. This is a really good podcast. Thank you so much
Ah,
for coming on.
thank you so
Dude,
much
it's
as
almost
well.
9 o'clock already. So,
Oh yeah,
siguro
I
let's
did not
end.
even
Di ba? I
notice.
didn't even notice this eh.
Right?
Siguro
It
let's,
sounds like such a good
it's so
conversation.
fun. If you want me to come on your show anytime, just let me know, man.
Yeah, I'll
I'll be
definitely
so
have you
happy.
on mine.
For sure.
I'll just DM you.
Yes, go,
Part
go,
two
go. So,
daw. Yeah.
yes, let's go. Anyway, let's end with, do you want to promote anything? Your socials?
Well, thank you so much, guys, for joining us on this podcast. We hope you had fun this lovely Sunday evening. You can catch me on my podcast, on my lives here on Kumu every 9 p.m. on Mondays and Thursdays. And then we will be in the Kumu concert on September 2. So I really hope to see you there, Ren, Kuya
Yes.
Albie.
Yeah, I'll see you on the 30th also.
Oh yeah, on the 30th as
Yeah.
well.
So
Thank you
again,
so
thank you,
much.
Sam. Thank you so much. I had such a fun time. I didn't
Me too.
realize that it would be this good. Thank you so
Sorry.
much. I appreciate you. All
Thank
right.
you, Kuya Albie. I hope to see you
Don't
soon.
worry about it. Guys, maraming salamat. Hop on. I'll be live again siguro tomorrow. Watch out for the Q&A with Kuya Mo. I'll be sure na to because the AdSense is here. What? I will upload that
Hey!
video soon. And yes, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you guys soon. Yo, Sam, we should collab on a vlog together too, man.
Yeah, we should. We
We'll talk
should.
about it. We'll talk about it.
Definitely.
All
Yeah.
right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
Maraming
guys.
salamat.
Thanks
Have
for
a
the
good
gift, guys.
Sunday. Thank you again, Sam.
Bye, Kuya
Appreciate you
Albie.
so much. I'll
Bye.
see you. Bye.